Good morning. Today I'm going to show you how you can enable TLS in Google Workspace. So the first thing you want to do is go to your admin console. That's admin.google.com. In the top, the quickest way to get to the needed section is just to type in TLS. From there, go ahead and click on Secure Transport TLS Compliance. Once there, you want to scroll down to the bottom until you get to the Secure Transport Compliance section. Go ahead and click on Configure. Okay, give it a name. We're just going to write in TLS required. Specify the messages that you want this to be applied to. We certainly, in this particular case, when communicating to the Department of Health, we want outbound messages. You could go ahead and click on inbound just to make sure that encryption is used in both ways. The next thing we need to do is apply it to certain messages. So we need to either update an existing list or create or edit a list. In this case, we're going to create or edit a list. Okay, we're going to add a new list. We'll name the list TLS required. The name doesn't matter so much. Okay, and then here we can add in individual addresses or domains. You could choose whatever you'd like. You can specify an individual email address if you only want to do it to one. If you want to do it to an entire domain, you can go ahead and type that in. Okay, and then go ahead and click on Save. Okay, we now see the name of our list, TLS required. It has one address in there. Okay, so we can go ahead back to the compliance section, and we can say use an existing list, and then specify the TLS required list that we created, and we can click on Save. That's it. So now anytime someone from within your domain, in this case, sends an email to any email address ending in pa.gov, that message will be required to use TLS. If TLS would fail for any reason, that message will not be sent at all. Prior to enabling this, you should check with the recipient domain to make sure they support TLS. One way you can do this is by looking at your logs. So again, in the admin console, if you go and click on reporting and then go to a email log search, okay, we can search for a message that was sent there. Okay, we can see there's a testing message that I sent out. We can go ahead and click on it. We can see that there was one recipient to a pa.gov address. Okay, and we do see here that TLS was enabled. It was delivered, TLS was enabled, which is great. That means that this message was sent with TLS without us requiring it. What requiring it does is if the TLS were to fail for any reason, requiring the TLS would prevent the message from going to the recipient, therefore ensuring that the message is encrypted. So now that we put that rule in place, the message would not be sent if we were unable to establish a TLS connection with the remote server. The way you could verify that your new rule is working is by, again, sending a new message, but looking for that rule match, and I'll show you that. Okay, so I found an old test message I sent. You can see it says testing before TLS. Okay, we're going to go ahead and send a new message. Okay, we're just gonna highlight that, paste that in there, send after TLS is enabled. You can disregard this message. All right, so let's go ahead and send that message. Now that that message is sent, let's go back to our log. Okay, let's find the messages. Okay, we have two messages here. Let's go and click on the second one. And we'll expand this here. And now we'll see here that it was delivered, but a rule was matched in this particular instance. Our TLS required rule was matched, which is great. So that means that we have everything set up right, and moving forward, TLS is required for any messages that are sent out to this domain. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.